Welcome to All About Football. I'm Charlene Smith. Exciting, nervy, upsetting times at the moment. Deadline for transfer window is tomorrow. Tomorrow at 11 p.m. is when the transfer window will close. Now, Arsenal fans, I know a lot of you are so unhappy at the moment because it seems like the Aouar and Partey deal may not be going through as we are so close to transfer deadline day. But who knows what could happen within the next 24 hours. There's a lot of you saying Kroenke out, but let's just be patient and see. I mean, Mikel Arteta did say he is feeling confident about the remainder of the transfer window. So who knows what will happen. Hopefully, we can get at least one of them, if not both. But I mean, alternatively, there are other options. We still have got an additional 11 days to get players from other EFL clubs. So let's just be patient and see what happens. Now, the latest update is Torreira has gone out on loan to Atletico Madrid for a season-long loan. Now, there is no obligation for them to buy, but there is an option. So, I mean, that is one player that we've sort of offloaded. In today's game, we didn't see Kolasinac. We didn't see Socrates. They wasn't part of the starting 11. They wasn't even on the bench. So is that some form of indication that they could potentially be out of the club as well? Let's wait and see what happens tomorrow. Some more players that have been linked with a move out from Arsenal is Ainsley Maitland-Niles. So he was linked with a move to Manchester United. There hasn't been too much talk about it, so I don't know how likely this deal is to go through. But there was links with him. Another player that's been linked with a loan deal is Saliba. So he was out on loan. There is talks that he could potentially be going out on another loan, this time potentially to an English club. So he's been linked with Leeds United and Fulham. Now, he hasn't yet played a game for Arsenal. The current situation is, my understanding is that he could potentially be going through some personal problems. I heard recently that his mum did pass away, so I'm not sure if there's perhaps, you know, something there which could be affecting him. I mean, something, you know, like that will have a major impact on your performance on the pitch. Maybe he's just not ready for Arsenal's starting 11 yet. Who knows what's going to happen? Let's wait and see what happens in the transfer deadline tomorrow. So there's been no updates yet on whether Aouar and Partey are coming to Arsenal. So I know all Arsenal fans just feel like, right, that is it now. That is the end of the road for them too. They're not coming. With Partey, if we get him, then we need to have the cash up front to pay. With Aouar, I mean, he's meant to be playing in a game tonight. So let's see whether or not he does feature. I mean, if he doesn't, then that could perhaps be some form of indication that he may be coming to the club. If he does play full 90, then who knows what that means. I mean, with them two players as well, it does seem that they are both keen on coming to Arsenal. Aston Villa, they've made some really good signings. I think they're happy with the signings they've made so far. There is talks that they could potentially have some outgoings. So we'll see who's leaving. Ross Barkley, great signing for them. Season-long loan for him. Hopefully he could be creative, bring some amazing things to Villa. Martinez, we know he's a great goalkeeper. Ollie Watkins, Grealish and Mings have both signed long-term deals with Villa as well, up until 2024. Brentford's goalkeeper, David Raya, now there was links with him to Arsenal. Latest update is that he has signed a new contract with Brentford, which will take him through to 2024. So he is set, he's staying at Brentford. Now, Brighton's Tariq Lamptey, let me just say, this is a very talented player. He has got interest from Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich are interested in signing Lamptey. They've valued him at around £14 million, but Brighton are saying he's worth around £23 million. Wayne Rooney was saying this is a player that Manchester United should potentially be looking at and trying to get in. Very young, talented player. I mean, Brighton could probably do with keeping him. Crystal Palace seem to still have interest in Brentford's Ben Rama. Now, deadline for them will not be tomorrow as he's an EFL player. So they'll have up until the 16th of October to make a move on getting him. Everton are close to making another signing. Ben Godfrey, who is a Norwich defender. Their bid of £25 million, which could rise up to 30 mil, has been accepted. He's currently undergoing a medical and discussing personal terms. So as we know, Fulham's defence hasn't been the greatest. I mean, they've conceded goals. They haven't scored any. They've got an interest in Omar Coley, who is a 27-year-old defender who currently plays for Sampdoria. Now, he was omitted from the squad for the game against Fiorentina. So is this some form of indication that he could potentially be coming to Fulham? They're also in talks with Barcelona over Jean-Claire Todibo. So another player they've got interest in. Leeds United, Q Saints, he failed a medical, so that move to Leeds will not be happening. They also have an interest in 27-year-old Jose Campana from Lamptey. Norwich City's Todd Cantwell is another player that Leeds United are interested in. They've also got an interest in Man United's Daniel James. So as we know, on Friday, Leicester City signed defender Fofana from Saint Etienne. So he signed a 5-year deal, which is around £30 million. Manchester United now talks about Jadon Sancho coming has been an ongoing topic throughout this transfer window. Whether or not he'll come tomorrow, who knows? There's been so much to and fro-in. Another player that has been linked with Manchester United is Ousmane Dembele from Barcelona. So Ousmane is saying that he will join Man U if it's for a long-term contract. The deal is believed to be around 45 to 54 million pounds if he does join. There's also talks that he could potentially be going to Liverpool. So it looks like it's a battle between the two clubs. But yeah, Ousmane Dembele has been linked with both Manchester United and Liverpool. Manchester United seem to be closing in on a deal to sign a free agent, Edinson Cavani, on a 2-year deal. So his former club was PSG. He had 138 goals in 200 appearances. On Friday as well, Sheffield United signed Liverpool's Ryan Brewster in a deal which is worth up to £23 million, which has also got a buyback clause. Tottenham have signed a striker, Carlos Vinicius, has signed on a season-long loan with an option to buy. West Ham have signed a defender for £5 million. Vladimir Kafau has signed from Slavia Prague. Right, so that is it from me, guys. Just over 24 hours now until the transfer window closes. Let me know your feelings on how you're feeling at the moment. Have you seen the players that you wanted to see come into your club? If not, who are the players that you want to see on transfer deadline day? And if you don't get those players, who are some alternative players that you'd perhaps like to get from other EFL clubs? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, all that good stuff. I'm Charlene Smith and I'm out.